Whether you prefer it dark or light, a miso soup is not only delicious, it packs quite a nutritional punch as well. Chef Deborah Queen is back to share her delicious vegan recipe. Welcome back. It's always wonderful to see you.
Arigato.
Arigato. Okay, what is miso?
Miso soup is made with dashi, and that is the most important ingredient, is the dashi. It is the soup broth, which has umami, which is the fifth taste, and it is pleasant. Umami is kind of like saying yummy in Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, delicious, yummy thing.
And you start off with what?
We start off with the seaweed.
That's seaweed?
That is seaweed, yeah, and it comes in these packages like this.
They're dried.
Yeah, this is a kombu. And so you have to soak it. You can soak it overnight if you want to in the refrigerator, but just a couple of 2-3 hours at room temperature. And then you watch the pot very carefully so it does not boil. When you see bubbles coming around the edge, see it starting to move just a little bit, that means it's ready.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
that was
it's ready.
quick.
Yeah, well, I've been waiting for you. I've been timing it just right. You know what I mean? And so you can actually cut up the seaweed and put it into the soup afterwards if you want to, but it's basically just...
You're just straining it now.
Straining it. If you want to pull up the strainer so I don't get it all over everywhere.
Let me move it over here.
That would be fabulous.
Okay, now.
Thank you. And so you see how that you have the nice, clear, beautiful broth, very flavorful. It's salty.
That's all coming from that the seaweed?
Yeah, that is coming from the kombu.
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 Kombu. K-O-M-B-U. Kombu.
Yeah, it's either K-O-N or K-O-M. It's either way.
Okay, so this is hot water? Is the soup
warm or hot? It is just hot water, like 4 cups of water, and then your 0.7 of an ounce of the seaweed.
Great. And this miso soup is really very delicious. I get this all the time at the Japanese restaurant.
Most people don't make the dashi from scratch. That's the key to really good miso soup.
All right.
And so now we'll just turn it up just a little bit, and we're going to add our seaweed. This is wakame.
This is a different seaweed.
It is a different seaweed, and that can actually be added at the last minute, but you take a tablespoon of broth and just reconstitute it.
Again, that's dried.
Yes. The key ingredient, other key ingredient, is the miso. Now, there are very many types of miso these days, even if people don't want soy, because it is a soy-based, fermented soy-based product. You can use, they have the chickpea, and they have edamame as well.
And you can get that in most Asian food stores.
Most every place you can get it now.
Really? Everywhere?
Even in, Stop and Shop in those places. But I usually shop at Whole Foods. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. But anyway, organic miso, try to get organic. All right, and there's white, which is milder, and then the dark red, which is much saltier.
All right, so we have both here. Do you want me to mix it up?
And you're going to put a ladle full, I had a little ladle here, of
we have
dashi.
About 2 minutes now.
Okay, dashi goes in here.
Okay,
you never put the miso in because it will get grainy.
Okay.
And so you never put it in and let it boil. Now we've got the shiitake mushrooms, which makes it the vegetarian style.
Again, these shiitake mushrooms were dried and
Those were dried.
And you had to soak it in water.
Just like that. And then we soak it, and then we strain it. If you were going to have regular dashi, it would have been made with bonita flakes, which is dried mackerel or skipjack tuna. And then you just take that wonderful earthy broth and put it right into your dashi. Okay, and then you add your other stuff. So we've got bok choy, could be spinach, but some kind of greens. You could add a little carrot if you wanted to.
Always looks pretty with carrots.
Isn't it pretty? Yep. We've got a little bit of ginger and garlic. We
always have ginger in Asian food.
Always ginger and garlic.
There.
And so we just give it a quick stir, and then just a touch of sugar, like a ½ teaspoon.
Okay, we have about a minute. So do you want the miso in there now or not?
Yeah, you could.
I can.
Here, let's just make sure we have our sesame seeds in there.
Sesame seeds.
And scallions.
Very good.
And you could, add other things if you wanted to. A touch of white pepper, a little bit of soy. A little bit of soy.
I use light soy.
Yeah, this is sodium free.
Oh, sodium free.
Low sodium, I should say.
Okay.
And this is a little chili oil because I like a little heat.
Oh, I do too.
All right, and so
you ready for the miso?
And look at how beautiful it is.
It's great.
Yeah,
it smells really wonderful.
And then you turn the gas off. Yeah, when you put the miso. So you never want to cook or boil the miso. It gets grainy. And
okay, so switch it off before you put the miso in.
This is fabuloso. You're gonna love it.
Fabuloso.
Yes. You're gonna love it.
I can't wait. All right, is it pretty much done now?
It is pretty much done now. Yeah, it's finished. I mean, that's how quick it is. Oh, we didn't put our wakame. That is our dried seaweed that we reconstituted. And then that's it. You could add mushrooms if you wanted to add more shiitake mushrooms.
Well, let's do that. Just really quickly, we're going to try this at the end of the show. So
yeah.
Well, can't wait. Look at that.
Isn't it wonderful?
Isn't it like beautiful?
And you know this, the Japanese, they feed their children this when they don't have anything else. They just...
Oh, no. This is such a healthy meal.
Healthy.